So this is going to be a step-by-step video tutorial to show you guys how to first create a website, and then at the end, I'll show you guys how to link Google Analytics to your website. Okay, so starting out with making your Google site, what you can do is you can type in Google Sites, and we see this over here. Right, so we see here that we can either create a blank website from scratch, or Google offers us a template library. Now, for the purpose of this video, we're going to create it from scratch, and I'll show you guys all the features that you can add into your blank website. Now, we'll notice here, there are 3 columns over here: insert, pages, and themes. So if you click on themes, you'll see that Google has already prepared for us a bunch of themes that we could use. So for example, let's click on this. We see that the site theme has changed. Now we can choose the different colors that Google offers us, or we can create our own custom color by clicking on this icon and just dragging our mouse or typing in a code over here. Now, one important feature about making a website is giving it a good website name. You can type in your website name over here. So let's call this website name Aisha's blog. And we can give our website title page a good name as well. Let's type it in as Aisha's blog as well. So this site document is just a document name that will show up on your Google Drive. It is different from your website name. So let's just call it Aisha website. Note here, there is this add logo button over here, and this simply will add a logo to the side over here. There's a picture of a cute little cat. Let's add that in. Okay. Now, one more thing, what you notice oftentimes is websites have this logo over here. So if you want to add in your own little logo over there, it's called a favicon. So we can do the same thing. We can click upload here and choose whatever logo a favicon you would like, and just click X. Now you'll see the favicon show up after you publish it. You won't see it right now while you're editing. So let's begin adding some elements to our website. Right, so here on this insert column side, we see a bunch of layouts that Google has presented for us to use. So let's say we can drag and drop one of these, right? So let's give it a nice title. Welcome to my page. And this is just the text. You can change your text with these few options over here. This here is a picture box, and we can delete it if you want. Right, so this here we can add pictures in. So if you click on upload, we can add in pictures over here that you see will show up. Now, Google also offers us the option of moving elements around. So if I want this text box to be all the way over here, we can do that as well. So we can add in several layouts that Google has offered us. If we want to add in another picture, let's add that in over here. Same thing, we can upload it, add some text in. Text box over here, we can simply just click remove, drag things around, move it up here. We can even decrease the size. This here, if you want to remove that as well. So we have quite a bit of flexibility when it comes to moving things around and changing things. Okay, so we can add in a few elements around. So note that over here near the bottom of the insert column, we see that we can add in a few options over here. So we are able to add in a table of contents. If we click on table of contents, if you have certain sections in your one page, it will show up. So if your user clicks on this, they'll be directed to that certain section. So that is quite helpful. And then we can also add an image carousel. So if you add in certain images, you'll see like a display of pictures show up. If you want, you can also add in a YouTube video. So if you click on YouTube and you write in that YouTube video that you have, test development, one of my recent videos, we'll see that show up over here. Also see that a YouTube video can be added in as well. So there's many options to choose from in terms of what you want to add to your page. Now this is the front page of your website. If you want to add in more pages, you can go to this pages section over here and just click on this plus button. So if you click on new page, let's call this page 1, we'll see a new page has been created. And we can see over here, we can see the order, which is this is the home page and this is the new page that we have created. So similarly, we can add in multiple pages and do the same thing that we did here. We can insert layouts, we can change them around, we can add themes. But note that if you change the theme of one page, your whole website theme will also be changed. Another feature that Google Sites allows us to do is to add subpages to our pages. So let's call this a subpage 1. And here we see if we click on page, there is a new subpage that is added. We can also go back to page 1, click on subpage. Subpage is added in over here. So we can create multiple subpages. Let's add another subpage in. So subpage 2. And what we can do is change the visibility of our subpages so we can hide from navigation. So if we go over here, we will only see subpage 2. Now, this is if you want certain subpages to be restricted to a certain group of viewers, which you can allow that to happen. So another cool feature that we can add in is links. So for example, in addition to adding pages, we can also add in links over here. So if I paste my YouTube channel link and write my channel as a name over here, click done, we see that if I click onto my channel, I'll be redirected to that link that I wrote down. Okay. So we can add in many things through Google Sites. Yeah, and that is it for the pages section. If you go back to insert, we can also insert our own text boxes. So we don't have to follow layouts. So if we click on text box, we can add in text over here. We can add in text, and we can also add in images. So again, if we click on images, we can drag them around, change the position, and we can also embed things and add in a drive. Right, so these are the very basics of creating a website. You're always free to explore the many different features that Google Sites allows. Okay, so now we're going to add in Google Analytics to our website to observe user data. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to Google Analytics, the website. And you'll see the website over here. Click on the website. And you'll see it open up to something like this. So from here, you want to click Start Measuring, and you want to create an account name. So let's say Aisha account. Okay. And this is for sharing data options that you can choose for yourself. Right. We're just going to stick with the default options for account data sharing. We're going to click Next. Now we're going to give it a property name. So property name is basically describes the data of your application. So let's just say Aisha test account. Okay. And you want to specify your time zone and your current. So you want to alter it to your own specifications and click Next. Right. So this is for your business information. So for industry category, choose what your business falls under. Okay, so for mine, let's just say it's books and literature. Okay, this describes your business size. So let's just say it's small, 1 to 10. And this is for what you intend to use Google Analytics with for your business. So let's just click measure customer engagement and optimize my site or app experience. So once you have clicked on your own options, we can click create. Okay, so again, to your own country, we'll click Canada, read over the terms of service agreement. And once you are done, click I also accept. Right, so this here is if you want to get any emails from Google Analytics, whether it's for new features or offers and whatnot. So I'm just going to save. Right. So next you need to set up your data stream. What we're going to do here is we're going to choose a platform. So because I create a site and I want to measure data from that site, I'm going to click on web. So from here on, you're going to need to put in your website name. Now for your website, since we are done editing, what we can do finally is publish it. Okay. Publishing it to the web. We can change the web address. So right now, it's by default Aisha's blog from what we wrote over here. You can change it if you want. You can also manage who can view your site. And if you don't want search engines to display your site, you can also click this option. And finally, click publish. Right. So if you click on to copy publish site link, this will be the link that will direct to your site. So let's just copy link from here. And we're just going to paste it over here, remove the HTTPS, and finally just write your stream name. So let's just write Aisha's blog here. All right, so this is enhanced measurement. This enhanced measurement over here, it allows you to see user data, and it allows you to choose what you want to see from user data. So for example, the default options here are page views. So to see how many people have viewed your page, to see how many people have scrolled, how many clicks, outbound clicks, how many people have searched for your site. And if you have any videos on your page like I do, you can see how many people are watching that video. And if you have any files that you can download, you can also see the number of file downloads. Now, if you want to click off this option, turn off enhanced measurement, the default is just page views that you analyze, that you can get to see. Now, if you click on the settings over here, you can change it for yourself, which ones you'd like to see and which ones you would not like to see, but the default is page views. So finally, click on create stream. Okay, so web stream details. Now this here is your measurement ID. You will need this. So from here, we're just going to click on copy, and we're going to go back onto our site, and over here, we're going to go on settings, head down to analytics, and just paste in our measurement ID. Okay, now this will allow analytics to show. All right, so let's see our site. So I'm going to copy link. I'm going to go on to a new page here, and I'm just going to interact with my site as a user. Okay, so let's click on this over here. Check out the different pages. Check out my subpage. Let's check out the link over here. All right. Now, if you go back onto our analytics and we click on reports and we click on real time over here, we can see that data over here. We see that one user in the last 30 minutes has interacted with our site, and we can even see the location over here. So in this case, it's in Canada. So from here, we can see how many users by the audience over here, and we can see what pages they interacted with or what pages they went on. So we see page 2, and we can even see the number of scrolls, which we allowed to see. Yeah, and that pretty much shows all that we need to know. And yeah, that basically covers how to link Google Analytics to your Google site and how to create a Google site. All right, so if you guys enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.